I had to start a new save file. A Wonderful Life released on PC and I got it early on my Switch, so that's what I've been playing it on. Now, Nick, Knack, and Flack talk about a harvest goddess that's going to show up if you collect all the Wonderfuls. Now, being a big A Wonderful Life fan, I decided, let's do that. Let's get all the Wonderfuls and see the harvest goddess in this game. Because back in the day when I played it, there were tons of rumors about a harvest goddess showing up, and if you did something, if you did this trick, if you did this, yada yada yada. You know how the internet was in the early 2000s, full of rumors, and no one could confirm or deny anything about A Wonderful Life. There were so many guides that were like, we think this helps raise your child, we think this helps, this appears to have helped raise my child. Anyways, this is the story of how I played and beat A Wonderful Life in 6 hours, and my wacky adventures using cheats to do so. Now, I live stream this entire thing. If you like watching live streams, if you like A Wonderful Life or Harvest Moon games, be sure to come over to my channel and check me out every Tuesday. I'm going to be live streaming. It's what I do. Now, I started off the stream on a rough note because I thought I was talking, and it turns out my OBS settings were a little messed up, so I was talking to myself for roughly 8 minutes. So I got that fixed up, and now I'm sure you're looking at the footage on the screen and thinking I sped up this video. I didn't. Those are cheats. Cheats that you can only do on PC. And from there, we were zooming around. We were getting through the opening cutscene so fast. I mean, albeit the fact that I was letting the viewers, you guys, name some of my animals. But other than that, it went pretty fast. Now, for year one, I had no major goals, and that's mostly because we had everything at our fingertips with cheats. Money, we had it. Items we had to find, but because of cheats we can increase the number of items to like 900 and never run out. Now, I mention this because later on I end up blocking out like some of my inventory a little bit, and that sucks. How did I do that, you might ask? Well, I had a cheat on where it let me have 980 items, right? Now, when you get a record and you have this cheat on, you also get 980 copies of that record. And I learned, you can't sell or store records anywhere in the game. So unless it's in the jukebox, you are shit out of luck, my friend. It's a bad time. But all of that's okay. We'll circle back to that later. You know, right now, that's not what we're really gonna talk about. I wanna talk about how you can freeze time with some of these cheats. Now, this has been a godsend. With cheats, I was able to freeze time. I am God himself now. I have the power to manipulate the days that are constantly fleeting away from us in A Wonderful Life until we perish. But this also causes some wacky issues. Nothing major, but it's sometimes wacky. For example, one of these situations is if you freeze time and they're supposed to be coming outside at that time, they'll get stuck in their doorway. Let me just play this clip for you and you can analyze how creepy it is. Now, we did a vote on who we were going to marry in the live chat, and everyone picked Lumina. And I'm okay. I mean, in my headcanon, your kid's supposed to want to take over the farm. You know, it's a generational thing. So I realized that was going to be a lot of work. But where we're speedrunning the game trying to get all the Wonderfuls to see the harvest goddess showed up, I realized, let our kid just be our kid. Let him be him. And with that, we married Lumina. Now, year 2 was pretty uneventful. Our kid was happy just being a kid. Didn't really pay much attention to him until somebody in the chat mentioned, hey, my kid's being a brat. Can you tell me if he's always like this? I didn't really show him to much people, and I heard that's something you can do, and it might affect their outcome. So with that, every 3rd and 8th of the month, we showed our kid off to people, introduced them to everyone. Now, mind you, our friendship with everyone is maxed due to cheats. So, what affects your kid's mood and outcome of that? So fast forward to when our kid's a teenager, and boy, oh boy, he is not good. He is a brat, and we gave him love, and he just thinks that we have too much money, and we do. Our shipping bin's overflowing with money. And if you read your kid's diary when you have too much money, he's gonna mention, why is Papa or Mama hurting all the money? Why are they doing this? I don't get it. And that sucks, because I wanted to set up generational wealth for my kid, and it turns out generational wealth is not a good thing. And another thing to note is Lumina's kid is severely depressed. She has bad genes. If you want to marry Lumina and you want a happy kid, don't marry her and don't pick a son with her. Maybe the daughter's a little bit happier, but the son, oh boy, the son's horrible. So from here we went into a chronic depression because Lumina failed our kid, not us, Lumina. And we slept through the years. We wanted to see if our kid would get better. And I get some bad news for you. Our kid doesn't get better. Not at all. So from there, it spiraled even more. We were like, okay, maybe he'll be better as a young adult, or as an adult, the final chapter, right? He does help out around the farm, but holy crap, he is still chronically depressed. What can we do? We can't fix him now. He's ruined. And my personal save that I've been playing on my downtime alone, not on YouTube, I married Lumina. And now I'm restarting a save. I said, screw all the drama. I'm gonna marry Cecilia. That is headcanon, and that's what I'm doing now on my personal save. But it spiraled even more. I was thinking, they can't possibly allow our kid to be depressed in heaven mode. That wouldn't be very heaven-like of the game. So what did we do? We slept all the way through to heaven mode. Now, heaven mode, I didn't really spend too much time here because at this point I was streaming for 6.5 hours. So I just wanted to see, was our kid still spoiled? I checked. He's spoiled, he's chronically depressed, he doesn't understand why we have money. Son, I did this for you. I poured my heart out for you. I slaved finding these cheats for you so you can have an easy life. And he doesn't appreciate it. It hurts. So wrapping up this stream, I was at 40 or 50 wonderfuls, and that means we're really close. And with cheats, that means the next stream, next Tuesday, I'm gonna set a premiere for it so that way you guys can see. But we're gonna collect all the wonderfuls and we're gonna see if the Harvest Goddess shows up. So I hope I see you guys there. And remember, if you like this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Story Seasons, Harvest Moon type videos. And I'll see you guys next time.